Hi, it's Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge. Today we're going to look at a camping knife, a bush knife sort of, by MORA. Well, some people call these bush knives for sure, with a fire steel. This is the MORA Light My Fire. Come on down to the desktop and we'll take a good close look at this thing. Okay, so here we have a close look at this. Here we start with a Okay, let's take a good look at this. Let's start with a polypropylene sheath. It has a nice little piece that'll clip onto your belt. You can clip it on while you're already wearing your belt. You don't have to put it on ahead of time. It works pretty good. These things have been around for a lot of years. A lot of people have used them, and they're functional. They hold the knife quite well. They lock it in place and keep it there. Let me get this out of the way here. If I put it in the right way, that would help. There we go. So I've put it in the right way, and now you've got a little thumb part right there to push your thumb on while you grasp the rest with your hand and just unclick it, and then it's loose. Not that hard once you have it on. It's actually a little bit harder when you don't have it on. So we'll put the sheath to the side. It's a decent sheath. There's a nice hole on the bottom in case you get water in there, it'll drip out. This is stainless steel, but you still have to treat it as if it could rust, because stainless can. It's 12C27 steel, stainless. It's got a Scandi grind, and then it's got an additional grind to make the front even a little bit thinner, able to do a little even more delicate work than it otherwise could have. It's almost 2 millimeters thick. That's probably a 1/16 and a bit in inches. I don't know the measurement actually in inches. And it's 10 centimeters long, which is, I'll put it in the details below. I think it's right around 4 inches, maybe 4 inches and a tiny bit. I'll put the measurement in the description, the exact measurement. This comes very sharp from the factory. MORA's been making knives like this for an awful long time, and they do a very good job of it. You're going to find 101 reviews on MORA knives on the internet. And so I'm not going to try to up them. I'm not going to try to do a better review than they do. The main reason I wanted to do this review is because of this Light My Fire option. There are a lot of reviews with this around as well, but this magnesium alloy ferro rod is very good. I had the knife covering half the flash, but if I do it underneath, you can see it sparks up like crazy. It leaves a little bit of dust and dirt on the knife from the burning of the ferro rod. It lights up very well. I like that, unlike so many sticks, this thing has actually got half decent grip to it. So many of them have a terrible grip to hold them. You could hold this in a number of different ways. What I find works best is actually putting it down on top of, you've got your little pile of kindling, whatever that may be, and then strike downwards like that with the spine of your knife. And it's got a nice sharp 90-degree spine, and your sparks will just fly. I don't want to burn my wife's table. This comes out around 4,000 degrees Fahrenheit, these little sparks. And that little bit of alloy that's with them burns for, a fraction of a second, and that is enough to help light a lot of tinder. TPE rubber insert in this polypropylene gives it a very good grip, so good purchase. If it's wet or not, you still have very good purchase on it. It feels a little odd and a couple hot spots if you're going to use it for a while without the tip in it. So when you're done using the ferro rod, put that back in, and now it's very comfortable again right at the end, because the tip itself, this plastic is they just made it the perfect shape to get your hand comfortable on there. So yeah, there's not that awful much to say about this knife, except for I wanted to show it because I got it. It's normally $37 Canadian. at Canadian Tire where I bought it. I bought it at a 40% off sale, and so I'm very happy with this. I'm not sure I'd be that happy with it at $37. The MORA knives are worth it, but, you know, money's tight. But this is a good knife. If you don't own any MORAs at all, and you do a fair bit of camping, this one's a good choice. If you don't go camping, if that's just not something that you do, and you don't need this for any other reason, you've got other ways to make fire, you know, for your preparedness stuff or whatever, then just get your basic MORA knife. There's loads of different options out there. Many different colors that you can get. Pretty much any color under the rainbow you can get it in. So you don't have to get a flashy red. You can get a nice brown or your basic black or whatever. Or you can get flashy, you know, greens or, you know, all kinds of different colors. Any color you want, basically. So this is the MORA Light My Fire. The Light My Fire line has a number of different products, all kinds of things for camping, and a lot of fire stuff. So if you're in the market for this in the States, Amazon has this for $22, $23, $24, $25. All those are variable depending on what color you want. With the Light My Fire, here in Canada, the only place I could find it readily available was at Canadian Tire, and that's just in the red. So there you go. The MORA Light My Fire. If you like this video, please hit like, share with your friends, and subscribe. Subscribing has benefits. I do regular draws, and so you should check out my channel for see if there's a draw going on right now. Thank you for coming by. Always remember, cut towards your chum and not your thumb. Bye now.